Let's see. I am. Good morning. No, I did not. I went to bed like at 9. I went to bed at 9. And here it is, like almost 7. Almost 7 the next day, and I'm like, bing. Ready to get on my routine and clean, tidy up the kitchen, work out, all those things. I'm just trying to get my hair out of the way. Are you up this early too? Did you party? Good morning. Not much, just talking about how I didn't go to a party last night for New Year's. Happy New Year's, by the way, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Hamburger. That's very cool. Listen to your heart. I will certainly do that. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Got a poll down below. If you're able to answer and consider subscribing to my channel. We talk about all things fitness and health, nutrition. So many people need help with their nutrition. Accountability is huge. I have some client wins and stories to tell, but also, if it's not really your cup of tea, to talk about health and related, first of all, it should be. And second of all, usually people's health aren't really all that great if they're not having some aspect of their life focused towards their health. So how come much going on there or something? How come not much is going on? Because there ain't that much going on right now. Everyone's sleeping. What up, lady? Oh, Derpashma, you're back. What are you training today? Let's see. I think a little bit of glutes today. I did lower Monday, upper yesterday. So I'm gonna do a little, like 30 minutes of glutes today. I'm like actually kind of sore from yesterday's upper body workout. Flexing your biceps. Hey, like they're actually pretty, they're not huge, but they're not flabby either. So I'll give you that. Mason Chase, I subscribed. I'm gonna try this foreign topic called health this new year. Is this a foreign topic for you? That's so funny. Finna make dinner, that's a funny name, says, hi, hello, how are you? Triceps with biceps, hell yeah. And I can't tell Mason Chase if you're being goofy about it, but is this really a foreign topic to you? I'm curious. You mean you don't have bingo wings? Yes. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of how my anatomy works. They kind of droop a little bit, like if you see me from the back, I notice, but it's not because they're like flabby. Like there's like that much flab, like really not that much compared to other people. You have 6-pack abs. I'm close. I wouldn't say I do. I'm close though. I mean, not exactly, LOL, but it could be better. Oh, I hear you, Chase, Mason Chase. Um, how could it be better for you out of curiosity? What aspect of your health are you talking about? I want to go back to Derpesh mode, your comment. I want to ask you, what are you training today? I didn't really get to that part. Let's see. Thank you guys for weighing in on my poll. Um, gonna make myself some tea, so hopefully it's not too loud. How is like the sound quality? I did get some headphones, like Apple headphones, and I want to see if I put them on. I want to see if I like put them on if you all can hear me better. So let me know. Okay. How does that sound? Let me know below if you can hear me. I got full headphones in. Kind of. I wonder if it helps the sound quality because I always feel like I have to be so close. But like, can I stand far away now and you can actually still hear me just fine like before? Or and Katie James, hello, Katie. Where are you from? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure if you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Think you can see my poll down below. Oh, yeah, so King James said, where are you from? And I'm from California. California. Jack says it sounds okay, good. Sounds good from far away. Okay, cool. It helps focus the sound. Oh, good, 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 good. Like now we can't hear any background. Oh, awesome. Yes, because this is far away definitely helps. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. I'm going power today, so 10 by 10. Yeah. Heavy kettlebell swings and 10 by 3 mom. Dang, dude, how do you get the energy for that? I'll say, like, I got the energy for strength training because it just builds the muscle and like you don't really have to think about full exertion, but that sounds like a full exertion workout. That sounds like you got a lot of energy to spend. Maybe maybe it gives you a lot of energy. Pardon me. Maybe it gives you a lot of energy. I know, I guess that would make more sense. Like if you're not feeling very energetic and you do some sort of workout like that, you probably feel like beast mode after that. You're inspiring me. Maybe I should do something like that. Although I don't have kettlebells, I just have dumbbells here. Heavy kettlebell swings. And oh, I should ask, like, what are your goals? So this is kind of like um kind of a performance workout. So are you working on some sort of um CrossFit? CrossFit workout you got going on right now? I'm gonna like try and put a couple of flour dishes away while I'm talking to you, but I also have to get close because I cannot see to save my life. Yeah, definitely. So Jack says you don't want to build muscles, just tone. Yeah. You want to, it's called body recomping. You like want to lose body fat, but you have to build a certain amount of muscle in order to do that. Like you have to kind of like the healthy ratio give like if you're building muscle that helps to burn fat. So you're not really like losing weight per se, but you're definitely recomping. Oh my goodness. Our our cup rack is completely full. And I can't like put anything in there. Oh, King James says, how much long time you do work out? Um, I think what you're asking is how long do you work out for on a daily basis every day? I probably only like 30 to 40 minutes. My RC, I don't know what you're saying. Do CrossFit, that's good. CrossFit's interesting, isn't it? It's like exertion plus body strengthening. I know I did some variation of CrossFit many years back, and um, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. It's over in half hour or so. I hate traditional cardio, so that's why I have to do that. Oh, goals are being the best athlete, and when I perform hard in the gym, my ego gets stroked a little bit, right? I feel that. RC, you're sweet. King James asks why you hang a knife in the background. Um, as opposed to keeping it in a drawer or something. I think it's honestly a little bit safer this way. Um, the magnets are really, really strong, so I don't really feel like they're gonna fall. They're just all there and all organized. And I swear someone asks about them like almost every time I'm on live. It's just like, wow, look at all those knives. Um, I don't know, after having it like that for a couple of years, you get over it. So, so yeah, I am tidying up the kitchen right now. Um, Depeche Mode, the concept of CrossFit is good. It's just become a cult and too many injuries. Exactly. Like, thank you for saying that. Like, um, as a CPT, so I'm a certified personal trainer. I've had a ton of people come in to the studio that I used to work at, and like even now too, when now that I'm on my own and have my own business, like there's people who come to me like all beat up from CrossFit and other boot camps and things like that because they're just too aggressive and they're not focusing enough on good form. And so if you can get through it and not beat yourself up, great. Have good form when you do this stuff like um and yeah, like so when you do CrossFit and if you do CrossFit, just don't beat yourself up. Like have good form. Um watch yourself, right? Like you're gonna mess yourself up pretty hard. So I would have to like help people do proper strength training, like proper form, and make sure that they're not getting even more injured. You have to like we have to like backtrack and like get them to a normal place physically and then train them there that way. I think the last one is too much sharp. Oh, that one or that one? RC, RC, you're funny. You're a funny person. Jack says just do yoga. That's a good one. Um, Calisthenics are pretty cool. I know I was working on my handstands for a minute there, and that was fun. And so Now I can do that at least. I'm gonna go put this on the stove. One second. No name says hello. Hello, no name. I am have a name. King Jane. Yeah, I have Instagram. If you go to my channel, um, it should be linked there in my bio, and then it should take you to my Instagram, and we could follow each other. Yoga and stretching is done in front of the television at my house. Yeah, that is sometimes the way to do it. I think a lot of people are actually doing it that way nowadays too. Like a lot of people are doing it that way, which is great. I mean, whatever you can stick to, right? Whatever you can be consistent on is the way to get it done. That's pretty great. Yoga and stretching. Yep, that is how we do it around here. Let's see. I kind of wish my phone could follow me around as I am cleaning and tidying things up. Oh, perfect. Depression mode. Foam rolling and soft tissue work. Everybody needs to do that. Oh my gosh. You know how many injuries and how much stiffness people would alleviate just from doing this? They don't realize that this is a great thing to do. Um, no name says, how's life going? Madeline, how was 2024? Oh, don't even get me started on this year. A lot of people are angry about this year and they're just like, screw 2024, that was a terrible year. Um, and I don't know, I don't think I'll ever have that attitude about any year, even if it kind of sucked. I would like to say that it taught me a lot. Let's put it that way. It taught me a lot about life and myself. And I think anybody could be, um, I don't know, gracious enough uh, to just be okay with the year going like that. So hopefully you're all thinking about the good things that happened this year, lessons you learned, the things you'd like to bring into the next year, and just having a more positive mindset towards life. I got a Theragun a few years ago and fell in love with it. Those things are awesome. Shoot, that reminds me, there's a client that could really use one, so thank you for mentioning that. I think you are 22 years old. Nope, try a little bit older. I want to save this, but there's like no room in the fridge. Yeah, King James, try a bit older. I learned not to be kind to people. Oh, why do you say that? Did someone hurt your feelings this year? Kind of make you think, why bother? I've certainly had that feeling myself, and to that I'd say, don't let the world harden your heart. The world is still a wonderful place. You can still make good memories and have a positive outlook. And you can still have to do some organizing and then you work through the things that have been hard. What things have you been through? Yep, Jack is right. I am 30. Madeline, what is your title in the fitness industry? Well, I guess it's a self-given title. Um, but let me see if I can stand this up here in my fridge. Um, but um, I call myself a fitness and nutrition accountability coach. I kind of fluctuate between fitness and nutrition coach and fitness and nutrition accountability coach. And so um, I'm just realizing I gotta finish off these eggs. Surprised that they're still tender. Um, and let's see. So that's the title I've given myself ever since I started my own fitness and nutrition business in the last year. No name. So okay, so what's the one best lesson you have learned from this year? Anything you want to remember always? That's a good question. Let me think about that. And then depression says I call myself a strength and movement specialist. So I get the making up titles. Yeah, seriously, I just kind of feel like I made up my own title. When I was like a personal trainer at the studio that I worked at um last year, uh I was a fitness consultant. And so, right? Is that what I was? Yeah. So fitness consultant slash trainer. Oh wow. I did not realize this is taking up so much space and there's only two eggs in here. Well, I suppose I'm having eggs for breakfast and I'm trying to condense my broccoli and lettuce into one big container so I have a little bit more room in the fridge. Ah, when you got five people living in one little house, you gotta make room. Your fridge just looks like a massive Costco. I don't know, just there's a lot going on here. The fridge is packed full of food and which I am so grateful for. I cannot complain. I cannot complain about having access to food. Um, but just in terms of organization and like not letting anything go bad, oh, things can get a little crazy. Can get be a little nuts. Okay, so that's better. Uh, next thing I wanted to do, make some tea. Uh, mm, so feel too full to like oh, see how this works. Okay, I don't really care for being in the chair to just watch me organize my fridge. But it's very necessary. Mhm. Definitely one to multitask. And so, all right, here we are back in our original spot. I am thirsty. So I'm gonna put together some electrolytes. I've already had a cup of water. I've already drank out of my bottle, drank most of my water, plain water. So now I'm getting some electrolytes. And I like to have a couple different forms of liquids right as I wake up. I like to have just plain water, electrolyte water, tea, or my protein hot cocoa. Um, that's good. Jack says, "Do you go hunting or fishing?" I've not gone hunting or fishing in a big. I don't think. I don't even think I've ever gone hunting, like true hunting. No, I wouldn't say I've done either of those really. Kind of not in my nature. It's not really my cup of tea. Not really my thing. I have friends who do, but who catch different things and that they find it fun and entertaining. And but me personally, I mean, I'll go to the shooting range and I'll shoot a target, but which I actually surprisingly am really good at. Like all you got to do is just focus and aim at the right target. Oh my god, my side. My mom just gave me some melatonin and magnesium, which is pretty good. It's also some vitamin D too. I try to take a lot of that, but it's good. I've got lots of vitamins. Oh, that stuff gets bitter at the very end. Oh, let's see. I still got a couple more things to put away, and then I got a couple dishes to wash, and then I need to rewash this too. I can already smell it. Oof. I washed this thing like a lot, and it still smells like the inside of what do you call it? It's the inside of a protein shaker bottle. I think that do gnarly really fast. One of my favorite here. Hold on. Is it still okay? Does quality still okay now that I'm like not running water? Like it sounds like they're putting in for things, but I don't have someone else do it. I'm a huge proponent of my tutorial lifestyle. What is that? So you can try and organize my system as well. Is your kitchen a hot mess? Are you procrastinating on organizing? I just feel like it's a skill that everybody should, oh, I kind of feel like it's a skill that everyone should be able to do is organize, clean and organize their own kitchen. Let's see. Yeah, what do you mean by that, Depeche Mode? Nose to tail lifestyle. You can come and organize my kitchen. The sound is not good. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll have to do that later. And I don't like that my hair is staying in a braid. So, what I also would like to do is downstairs, sit here at my table, put on my glasses so that I can actually see. I see that they're hella dirty. And I really hope I'm not getting sick. I kind of feel I felt really phlegmy yesterday. Like I just had to clear my throat. Uh, Not like I should take that back. It wasn't like phlegmy. It was just like there's something in my throat. Like I just feel like when you've had too much I don't know. I I'm doing terrible with describing how this feels, but it doesn't feel sick. I know that feeling. It just feels like my windpipe is just like kind of closed off a little bit. I should probably be loading up my journaling page. I have written my journaling notes in like the notes section of my Galaxy tablet. Oh, that's so much better. I can actually see now. Um, it's like over 500 pages. I've written over 500 pages since my birthday. That is a lot. Mm. I just realized, can you guys hear me eating too? Like, can you hear all my mouth noises? I can hear myself, so I hope I'm not just like just chewing and all this ASMR in your ear. But yeah, I got my breakfast here. I got some cottage cheese, apples, raspberries. I'm gonna add a banana too to my cottage cheese, a little bit of peanut butter. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't want to be like, no, no. So we can hear you thinking. Oh my gosh. You also said there's a new COVID out today. That's great. Awesome. Lovely. Love that for us. Nose to tail using the whole animal. Oh, that makes sense. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. Yep. Dogs usually would. Whoop. Oh, I'm writing just my journal. It's just my regular journal, which I'm surprised not more people do this. Um, like, why don't more people journal? Like, I think I might have talked about that on here already, but I go to work and I don't know, like, is that weird? Like, I shouldn't assume that people should or shouldn't be journaling at work, right? Like, people probably just don't feel like it's appropriate to journal at work, but like, there's a little bit of downtime. And if I'm working on a task and I just need to write it down, or if I am think of a good idea and I just really want to write it down because I know I'll forget, then it makes sense like to have a writing pad next to you to like write your ideas or write your thoughts. I get a lot of thoughts throughout the day, and really the best way all these years, all the best way to get out of my mind and like make sense of my thoughts and to like not be crazy basically is to journal. Yeah, see, I've got 545 pages on here. You could probably see this. It is lagging. It is so slow now. Like it takes forever to like load that it's that it tells me the app is not loading and you need to like restart the whole thing. And so I do that a couple times a week now and or just wait. It looks like it worked this time and I didn't need to do anything about it. So um, uh Depeche Mode says I'm bad about journaling. I can do my training log just fine. Yeah. Um, which kind of makes sense, right? Because excuse me. Um, training log is something that's very clear and objective, and you don't really have to get very emotional about it. People are bad about journaling because it dives into your emotions. Well, I guess I don't want to speak for everybody, but I know from my observation that seems to be the case. That's the distinction between the two is one more objective than the other, and like I'm uncomfortable with objectivity because it's so absolute, whereas I don't mind kind of being like, well, what if it's this? And some people might call that being wishy-washy. I don't know why that word comes to my mind about this idea. It's not really wishy-washy. It's like you're just comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like you're comfortable with sitting with your emotions. I'm I'm okay with that for the most part. There are some times where I'm not, and I want to just be more objective and be more absolute. So that's a little bit my thoughts on that. I think you're more on the right track of journaling behavior than most. Interesting. Yeah, I almost wonder if my journaling is like helping me. I mean, there are some I asked this one CEO one time, this kind of like fucks with my mind a little bit. And I look up to her and she was on Instagram and I asked her a question like, do you journal? Like how do you process life that you're coming up against? And she must not really have all that much shit in her past because Like, this has helped me tremendously over my lifetime. And the CEO was just like, I don't bother doing that. Like, it just slows me down, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, oh, interesting. Well, if a CEO is not journaling, then should I not be journaling if I want to be like that CEO? And, and I don't know, like nobody's perfect. And maybe she needs to journal, but maybe she has an association with journaling. I think she has an association with journaling that, like, there's no point in ruminating in the feelings, right? It's like, get over your feelings and work kind of a thing. And I'm just the type of person, like, I just always been so emotional. And so this helps me be more objective about how I feel. And and so without it, I just feel like I would be a hot mess. Let's see. Jack says, do you travel at all? I've done some traveling. I've been to Puerto Rico and Hawaii outside of the US, done some traveling to other states, but I would really like to go out of the country again to another country just to go visit and immerse myself in other places. I want to go to Europe first for sure. It's my ancestry, my 23andMe ancestry thing said that I'm 99% Northwestern European. And my first thought was, why the heck am I here in America then? Why am I not like in Europe? Why am I not exactly like come to South Africa? Why am I not in these other places? Like life would just be so different and it kind of terrifies me. Maybe it would be a good different, I don't know. Maybe my soul would be a lot happier. Maybe I would just be exploring a whole new part of my brain that I don't get to explore because I'm just doing the same thing. Um See, like I feel like I just have like something in my that's like stuck somewhere and I have to like cough it up. Sounds gross. TMI. May I ask your birthday? Yeah, it's April 12th, 1994. I'm curious as to what astrology you come up with. Tell me. It is Wednesday. It's crazy. The 1st of January. So I'm writing in my journal entry. This is usually how I will start off my journals. Dear Journal, Wednesday. Sometimes I'll shorten it and just say WED 1/1/25 type of thing. But it's the first day of the year. I'm gonna write the whole thing out. Huh. I think with the whole new COVID thing, I'd really only want to know from Google like how to not catch it. I'm not surprised that there's a new strain. They came out with like three new strains last year, I think around the winter time. And I don't know. I'm not super surprised that there's another one. Okay, so I have this journaling, and then I've been on a 30-day a journaling challenge or fitness, nutrition, mindset challenge. And I'm hosting my own challenge um, next on Monday. So this upcoming Monday, I'm hosting my own challenge. But I started out um, in someone else's challenge. And oh man, something that I wrote yesterday didn't get saved. I have a couple more entries that I have to do that I get to do. Um, oh snap. I have couple more journal entries or uh yeah, a couple more days worth of prompts, I should say. The journaling prompts that kind of just clarify my mind, clarify my goals and mm, yeah, Libras are pretty cool. I Libras are very introspective. I think that's the right word. Believe I believe I was born at like 8 in the morning. I forget exactly like what time on the dot, but I was like pretty sure my mom said it was like 8 in the morning. Hello from England. Hello. Hello, Craig. Yep, I knew it. I wrote the date today. I know this may not be super interesting. I wrote the date. I'm still used to writing 24. Gotta change that to 25. I don't know why all of a sudden my stomach like kind of really hurts. Maybe you can like see it in my body language or you can hear it in my voice. Just kind of a little bit stomach ache all the time. Sometimes that's just from what I eat. I think I might hop off here soon. I might also just be tanking in energy because I've just done 50 straight minutes of talking out loud, and that's a lot. That's a lot for me. I don't talk this much. Yay. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna head out of here too. When was the last time you had hiccups? Uh, I only have one hiccup at a time. Super sporadic. It's usually after I eat a meal. I think I notice it the most there, but it's usually just one big ass hiccup and then it's done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out too. I'm feeling pretty tired, but it was nice to chat. And I hope you guys have a good day. Maybe I'll hop on later in a couple hours, like if I'm up for a workout or something. Um, but other than that, I'll come back on tomorrow morning too. So see you guys. Bye.